Meh. Meh. See how long it takes for somebody to show up. Probably take 5 years. It would take 5 years for one person to show up in this stream. I should probably check if my streams are working first. Alright, well, let's do that. Show up. Yeah, that one's working. For one person. Yeah, that one's working. Okay. Streams are working. Pause them. Get rid of the fucking dashboards. Shit. Get the streams going. I don't anticipate anybody's gonna show up. I am streaming for anybody watching this later. I'm streaming at 1:21 a.m. Eastern Time. Because fuck it. Fuck it. I don't know. Figured I'd do it. I don't know how long I'll be going. Probably an hour, 2 hours. Who knows? Let's do some of this shit. This is always good. It's always fun to do. Make these fucking things. Make these things that nobody wants. Hello, Rocket Man. Hello, Rocket Man. I see you have the not Twitch, YouTube sponsor icon, which means you are the hacker previously known as 4chan. If I had to take my guess as to who you were, actually, I need to keep the YouTube dashboard open because that's the only way I'll see sponsored messages and super chat shit and stuff like that, which I don't anticipate will happen, but I'd rather have it open and ready than have somebody do something and I don't see it and they're like, "Oh, you didn't see it. Why'd I do it if you didn't see it? Now I feel bad." So yeah, we got one person watching. How you doing? How you doing, dude? You doing a thing? Absolutely am. Aw, my man. Wait, why is that? Why did that window get bigger? How did you make that window bigger, hacker known as 4chan? How are you making all these windows bigger? What the f... These weren't the size when I started. You're enlarging the windows. Stop it. Stop it, hacker known as 4chan. Stop it, Rocket Man. Stop doing that. And I think, if I look at it correctly, I don't think this goes all the way to the edge. So let's just do this. Let's be nitpicky bastards. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to do some pixel art, but mainly I just figured I could talk to whoever shows up. And we could just discuss shit. You could just let me know what you do or don't want to talk about. I can't... Ah, damn it. I was going to play this playlist of free music, but there's ads on it. I don't want to have it stop for ads every time. I don't want to have music going and then it's like, you know, eat Honey Nut Cheerios. Get the Honey Nut Cheerios all up in your ass. Do it. Put Honey Nut Cheerios up your butthole. Oh yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios. Now, in butthole shapes. Actually, I think they've always been butthole shaped. But yeah, so if you got anything you want to talk about, say so. If not, we'll just do a silent, awkward live stream where you just stare at me as I do this. And maybe get a little aroused. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for you. I don't know. Maybe you like pixel art a little too much. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna make a since Halloween is approaching and my cough is encroaching, we're gonna make some pixel art for Camp Cadaver, and it's gonna be all maybe spooky. I don't know. Maybe not all spooky, but right now we're gonna make a particularly slimy ghost who is not the one from the movies, because that would be illegal. He's actually a satirical representation of that character. But yeah. So Rocket Man, how you been doing? You haven't told me how you're doing. You right, buddy? You right? Is Trump giving you a hard time, Rocket Man? You having some trouble? You having some trumple? Trumpelstiltskin? I'm just free word associating here. This doesn't look exactly like the character from that movie, which is probably good for my sake, so I don't get sued. Kitty, why are you speaking to me? Why are you speaking to me, cat? Nobody likes your style. What's funny is everybody who watches these streams only cares about the cat talk, and they're like, "Is that the kitty?" So don't tell her that. Fucking hell. Scroll all the way up. Don't tell her that. Don't tell her that you want to hear from her. Oh yeah, there's the chat icon that you get for sponsoring me at gaming.youtube.com for all the people who will be watching this later. All 5 of you. Yeah, you get the little... I'm going to do it too. I'm going to use the Ella icon because that's the cat's name, Ella. Yeah, YouTube just stole Twitch's entire thing. Ate Twitch's lunch. Doing the exact same thing where you sponsor channels and you get custom emotes and an icon. But yeah, so this is going to be an interesting thing because every single character for Camp Cadaver is based on one of 3 templates. There's the male template, the female template, and then the small character template. So this is going to be the first one that actually is just a new body type. It's just freeform drawn. And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Everybody's going to want it. Spoiler, nobody's going to want it. Doot. Have you ever played Camp Cadaver Hacker known as 4chan? Because I don't know what your name would be on there. Something tells me it might be Moonman, but I don't know. Something tells me that might be it. I could be wrong. Doot. But yeah, let me know if you've ever played it. If for no other reason, then so I can tell you to go play it. So I don't know what we're going to name this character. I like to name... Here's a little subtle trick that people may not have picked up on if they play Camp Cadaver. Subtle trick that you probably didn't notice. I like to give the characters stupid names. Like, since I'm doing characters that are spoofs of, you know, copyrighted characters I would get sued for using, I like to give them silly, like, replacement names. So this will probably be something like Slimezer, or something, you know, equally ridiculous and dumb. Speaking of YouTube stealing, does YouTube Red actually provide money if videos are demonetized? Actually, yeah, it's weird. The YouTube Red money is like separate from the ad money, so it's like totally unaffected by anything related to advertising, I think. At least in my experience. And I kind of am coloring the wrong side here, because I should be coloring the side with the arm if I'm going to be copy-pasting and swapping it over. But yeah, the YouTube Red money, as far as my experience has gone, is separate from the advertiser money. So that doesn't seem to be affected by the Adpocalypse bullshit. Now, I could be wrong. It could just be that my situation is special and unique, because I'm a unique snowflake. I almost called myself a snowflower. Like a unique snowflake and a unique flower. I don't know what a snowflower is, but... I think a snowflower is like somebody who's such a special snowflake and so, like, you know, just unique and... What the fuck did I do? So unique and special that they need an entirely new designation. So they're a snowflower. But yeah. I have, but not recently. Cool, so you have played Camp Cadaver. Then I don't need to give you the pitch. But if I did need to give you the pitch, I would have said something like, hey, everybody out there, play Camp Cadaver. It's campcadaver.com. It's a free role-guessing murder game where you and your friends get roles. And you get to kill each other or try to find the killers. And it's fun and awesome and amazing. And it's the best thing you ever saw in your damn life. But yeah. So, old Slimezer here, or whatever his name ends up being, he's going to have some nice green teeth. Some nice awful green teeth. Just like the guy drawing him. No, I don't have green teeth. No concern about my well-being, please. No concern about my hygiene. Alright. Doodle-doot. I don't know, he looks kind of like the character that we won't name, but not enough to legit be a complete ripoff, which is what I always shoot for. I always shoot for something that looks unmistakably like the character, but obviously is not an exact ripoff of the character. Like, you know, this Bob Ross-ish character here doesn't look exactly like Bob Ross. This Beetlejuice sort of like character doesn't look exactly like Beetlejuice. So this character, Slimezer, doesn't look exactly like whoever he's supposed to be. And I don't know why, but I feel like it's more risky to do satires of like fictional characters, you know, that are like completely made up, like animated and shit. Like the ones that are spoofs of real people. I don't worry too much about that because I'm like, you know, hey, you can make a spoof of a real person. Who gives a shit? But when it's like an animated character, I'm like, oh, that kind of makes me wonder if somebody's going to be pissed because they are like, hey, that's an original character that we created from nothing. It's not like a person. But yeah. Blink. I don't know why somebody would talk like that if they were like an entertainment lawyer. Could you imagine that? You get contacted by an entertainment lawyer and they're like, hey, we created that. It's our property. Am I able to change my username by any chance? I kind of made my CC account in a non-anonymous time of mine. I don't believe you can change the name, but you can always sign up for another account. I mean, you know, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like, but the only concern would be if you have achievements on your account. But I mean, really, you know, if you haven't played in a while, you probably had few and far between achievements, which means, you know, why not just, you know, come back and earn them again if you want to or whatever. Because, you know, I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I'm assuming you probably didn't have like a huge stack of them, you know. I don't know if I like this shine on this guy. It's definitely not going to be yellow, but let's just see if we like this shine. I want to make him look like glistening, like slimy, but I don't think that really works. I think that looks more like he's just got weird highlights on the art and not like he's actually slick or slimy. No, that doesn't work. Alright, so we're just going to get rid of that shit. Boop, bloop, boop, bloop. So let's check our shit here. Still one person watching. How does it feel to be enjoying the most exclusive live stream ever? Oh wait, shit, there's 2 more people. Fuck. Okay, sorry Rocket Man, you're no longer on the most exclusive live stream ever. Guy Fieri says yes, hello. And the just Rewinkle says boing. Why does everybody in my streams gotta have such fucked up names? Why you gotta have such fucked up names? Why gotta make me say weird shit? I didn't really feel like streaming tonight, by the way. I don't know if that's audible in my voice, but I didn't really feel like it. I'm kind of tired. Long day. Day's getting longer and longer as I get older and older. Soon I'll be dead. And, no, but I didn't really feel like it. But then I thought to myself, well, fuck it. We could just do, like, a basic, hangout stream, even though I hate terms like that where people are like, let's do a hangout. You know, like, ugh, cringe volcano. But, for lack of a better term, sort of like a hangout stream, I decided, you know, we could just talk and shit. Evening, says Michael Russell. Hi, guys. Well, people are showing up. What the fuck? Tormental, more like Dormental. What? What? It's not weird, just not an English name. Oh! How do you... I thought it was a typo of this. Like you were this Rewinkle. But it's this. So how do you pronounce that? Type out in chat the exact pronunciation. Just for my sake. Legend Plays, how you doing? Leica, how you doing? It's morning here, I've got to get up for work. Well, it's a good thing that I started streaming, because now you'll be super awake for work. Let's give this motherfucker a shadow. Since this is going to be a pretty unique character, since we don't have any other characters that are drawn freeform like this without using a palette or a template, we'll give him a shadow. Hey, Rune Rev, how you doing? You're watching on Twitch, which means you are getting the most exclusive live stream on Twitch because I believe you're probably alone in the chat, which means it's all for you, buddy. Let's check to make sure. Oh, there's somebody else there with you. Zippers21 is with you, RuneRev. He's stalking in the shadows. He's gonna diddle your fiddle. He's gonna fiddle with your diddlers. Watch out. But yeah, I'm not sure if I wanna... You know what I think I'm gonna do, actually? I think I'm gonna do something completely different here, actually. So what do we got in here? I'm glad you streamed anyway. Well, you know, ziggity zag, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Spliggity spling shlong, you know what I mean? You know what that means, right? I think instead of making this a shadow, I'm gonna make it a puddle goop. For old Gooper here. Maybe I'll call him Gooper. That might be too original, I don't know. I want the names to be stupid. Dang, now I need to get on Twitch, says Rocket Man. By the way, for anybody who's wondering, I stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So, you know, anybody who might be watching, like, lurking around this new. Please don't fiddle with my diddle, says RuneRev. That's up to Zippers21. That's up to Zippers21. He's got the power to decide whose diddle he fiddles. Pronounce my name in Dutch, says Mr. Rewinkle. I'll call you Mr. Rewinkle. It'll be a tad formal, but then again, that's my professional wrestling name. My professional wrestling name is Tad Formal. I come out in like a tuxedo with a monocle. And my finishing move is called the Trust Fund Baby. And what it is I, you know, hold you in my arms like a baby, and then I, you know, do a backbreaker on you. So, is that Bob Ross? That is not Bob Ross. That is Rob Boss. I told you I like fucking up the names and making them stupid. That's Rob Boss right there. Not Bob Ross. Just like this character right here, who may look like a combination of Marvel's Elektra and DC's Poison Ivy. Her name is Electric Ivy. This character here, who looks like a combination of Harley Quinn and Mystique from the X-Men, is what did I call her? Did I call her Misty Quinn, or I must have called her Misty Quinn. And this one, who looks like the Green Goblin and the Joker mix with his little pointy shoes. That's the Green Joker. That's the Green Joker right there. This guy who looks like Dr. Doom and Lex Luthor. I think I called him. What did I call him? Did I call him Lex Doom or something like that? The names are stupid. The names are stupid, and I love the fact that the names are fucking stupid. And I think we're done with Slimezer, or Gooper, or whatever we're gonna call him. What did Zippers say? I don't think I should dare to fiddle. If you dare to fiddle the diddle, then we can meet in the middle, and you'll be covered in spittle? I don't know. What do we got here? Not technically, 10-10 wrestler. When will you play TOS again? Never. I will never play Town of Salem again. Town of Salem, I got beef with the developers. I do have Mr. Rewinkle, if you haven't heard. I do have Camp Cadaver, campcadaver.com, which is sort of like Town of Salem, but like a terrible ripoff of it. No, not really. I'm just kidding. It's based on the idea of Mafia and Werewolf and Town of Salem, you know, like in that big group of influences. But there are some things about Camp Cadaver that are much, much different in the way it works, and I think much, much better. Like when you make a custom round in Camp Cadaver, you can actually save the custom list so you don't have to remake it every goddamn time you play custom. And yeah. Alright, what else we got here? Floppy Bugger, true. Jade Barnish knows where it's at. But yeah, if you guys have any questions you want to ask me, or if you want to talk about anything, or you have a subject you want me to talk about, let me know. Nothing is off limits. Now, I may not elaborate, but it's not off limits to ask. Like if you said, hey Torm, you know, what's your most deep-seated fetish? You know, I probably would say, haha, that topic is not off limits. But I'm not answering it. But yeah, by the way, it's deep seats. My most deep-seated fetish is people with deep seats. But yeah. Alright, Camp Cadaver's awesome. True. Thank you. Legend Plays 24. Why won't it send? Why none of my shit will send? Well, those sent. Rewinkle, why are you saying blibbity blabbity bling blong blobbity? That makes no sense. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, I typoed my... Hold on, 1 second here. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. Sorry, it's blobbity, not blobbity. That's why I didn't understand what you were saying. Torm, how many cats do you have, says Zombie Mold? Enough that I probably should be picking up extra work somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know who could possibly give me extra work. I have too many cats. I have Ella, who's the one you hear screaming all the time. I have Buster, who's her gigantic fat brother. And I've got Johnny, who's their sister, who's sort of like in between them. She's, you know... But the other two leave me alone. The other two live by their own laws. This one just, I don't know, she patterned on me like when you see those baby ducks that grow up, you know, just wanting to have like a person as their mother or something. I'm her mother, I guess. I don't know. She patterned on me at a young age. I don't know what this guy is. I don't know what the fuck I'm drawing right now. What am I drawing? What is this? What the fuck is this? I don't know what the fuck. God damn. This is terrible. So yeah. Holy shit, it's the real Zombie Mold too, says Rocket Man. Really? The real Zombie Mold? From what? What? I don't understand. Is he famous or something? Does he make like toy molds or something on YouTube? Like, you know, today we're gonna make, you know, use a 5,000 degree knife to cut, you know, to whittle a mold for a medieval sex toy that we're gonna be refabricating. Is that what he does? I don't know. Destiny Dimittel. Hi Tormental, how are you doing today? I'm doing fine. How are you? Oh wait, is Zombie Mold? Oh my God, is that Zombie Mold from the? He's from the. What is that series on YouTube? Oh damn it. Is it, what is it? Is it Epic Roblox? Stoned Roblox. It's where people play Roblox and get stoned, right? What am I drawing here? Okay, I really gotta decide what I'm drawing here. Give me 1 second. I think I'm gonna make an guy with an apple for a head. All right, that's what happens when you make snap decisions. You end up with an apple head. But yeah, I think he's from Stoned Roblox. What is up, everybody? My name is whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't even know who that dude is. We're gonna be playing Stoned Roblox. Shut up, Martin. I think there was a guy named Martin on that series too. Martin and was it Krelvin? Yeah, Martin was the dude who was always like telling really bad puns and stuff, and then Krelvin was the guy who had like the infectious laugh. Yeah. That does sound like something I'd watch. There you go. Every time I write a message with TOS in it typed out, oh, Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri, you found my word block. I blocked the word Town of Salem on my channel. That was back when I first stopped playing it because people kept asking me to play it like they hadn't heard yet. You know, this was way back. This was way back when I quit Town of Salem for the first time. They kept asking me without, you know, knowing that I had made all these videos about it. And they kept saying, when's the Town of Salem video? Where the hell is the Town of Salem video? Why aren't you doing Town of Salem? When is Town of Salem? So finally I just said, you know what, I'm going to block the word, give myself a little bit of a break from all of this Town of Salem talk. And then I never unblocked it. I forgot to unblock it. So yeah. Rocketman says, oh, I legit forgot about Drunk Minecraft. I just fucking love Vox Populi. What are you guys talking about? Is that a Roblox server? Do a barrel roll. Sergeant Amazing, I would do a barrel roll, but my headphones would probably come off. So this guy is going to be a zombie with an apple for a head. What is this a spoof of, you ask? Nothing, it's an original character. It's actually a character from a comic I wrote a while back that you probably will never ever see or care about. That's not good right there. Let's do this. No, it was better where it was. Okay, I was wrong. It was better where it was. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, I actually wrote a comic book a while back called Love Monster. And it's about a dude who's in love with this girl. But the girl has a fetish. The fetish is actual monsters. Like, you know, monsters and horror characters and serial killers and things like that. So she actually is just attracted to things like, you know, Sasquatches and, you know, Freddy Krueger types and, you know, Jason Voorhees types and things like that. She likes the very, very, very bad boys, the killers. And so he, the main character in the story, just kind of hangs around her and, you know, tries to, you know, basically ensure that she stays alive because he's in love with her, but he knows that she'll never reciprocate because she likes, you know, undead, you know, slashers and shit. So yeah, but this guy is actually one of the undead slashers from the second book. So yeah, I don't know why. I just had to think of something to draw, and so that's what I'm going to draw. Destiny says, so what are your plans for this month? Sit around, do pixel art, make videos, and feed my cats. I'm volunteering at Belinda's Words in Randallstown, Maryland. Check it out. If I lived in Maryland, I probably would. That smile is from a man I would not trust. True. Why are you awake at 2 a.m.? Why are you awake at 2 a.m.? Why are you awake, Guy Fieri? Don't you have television shows to do and shit? Don't you have to do a shit? I don't know. Don't you have to tell people that their food is terrible and that they're donkeys? Oh wait, no, that's that other TV chef. What is his name? Gordon Ramsay. I almost said Gavin McInnes, but that's a different guy. That's a different guy entirely. I don't know if he cooks. He probably would say that's women's work or something like that, because that's the type of dude. That's the type of dude he is. Not my cup of tea, but you know, can understand other people enjoy watching him. What state do you live in, says RuneRiff. I live in a state of confusion, boredom, and tiredness. Hey Torm, can I take you to Flavortown, says Guy Fieri. Is it in Maryland? Because if it's in Maryland, I can't do that, because as I said, I don't live in Maryland. I have nothing against Maryland, I just don't live there. You know what I'm saying? Do. Looking at the chat. Nothing new. It's a dog face. Hi, Dimsy Dims, if I'm pronouncing that right. Hello. I you know, my mind sort of blanked on the fact that I should be actually welcoming people to the chat. I'm an idiot. I'm a giant fucking idiot. But that's okay. 'Cause aren't we all in our own special way? I'm gonna start a children's show, and that's gonna be one of the songs on the children's show is, you know, that we're all idiots in our own way. All of you are stupid in your own special way. Some of you are idiots. And I can't think of any other rhyme other than gay, and that's not a good thing to say on YouTube. Please don't demonetize me. But yeah. Alright, so I need a color of, like, I guess I could start with the apple head. I was going to go for the limbs, which are made of wood, because he's a planty dude, but I think I'll start with the red apple head, because that's easier. I know where red is on my characters. But yeah, I'm going to check chat in a second. I'm going to try to intermittently look at chat, do work, look at chat, do work. Like that. So, you know, I will get to what's in chat. Gavin McInnes intentionally goes over the top, doesn't he? I don't really know much other than he's with some Canadian news company. Yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, it's one of those things where I don't really watch. I don't watch a lot of people's content. I don't watch a lot of different people, but I do know certain people are controversial figures. So I always want to be careful to be like, I don't watch that, and it's not my cup of tea, but I'm not saying that people who watch it are assholes, because that's what a lot of people infer from certain things. A lot of people infer, you know, like you say, oh, I don't watch that, or I don't listen to that, or I don't, you know, buy that, or eat that, or, you know, poop there. And people are like, oh, what are you saying? You're too good for it? And it's like, no, I'm just saying I just don't. I just don't. Why don't you relax? Why don't you relax, buddy? Take a load off. Make a load. Why don't you just calm down? I guess we'll just go with straight up brown for the limbs, for the wooden limbs here, because he's an apple tree man, and as I said, he's a, you know, comic book character, an undead slasher character, a movie character, sort of like in the same vein as, you know, like Pumpkinhead, or whatever that movie was with the Scarecrow dude, Heebie-Jeebies, I think it was called. Now, what was it called? Jeepers Creepers. You know, it's like one of those farmland crazy monster killer things. So yeah, except he's got an apple for a head, because he comes from an apple orchard, you say. Bet you didn't think you'd be learning the lore of a defunct comic series that I created years ago. Bet you didn't think that. That looks reasonable. Let's go ahead and whoop. That looks reasonably okay. That looks reasonably okay. I'm leaning in at the monitor. Fair enough. So do you have a limit on how many colors go into a single sprite? No, I don't have any limits on this, but I try to keep the colors uniform, so I just go and, you know, use the dropper and I just take colors I've previously used. That way I don't, you know, have like two different shades of, you know, the same essential blue, you know, like where it's just two of the same exact color except it's a little bit off, you know. Try to keep it kind of similar. Trying to keep, or not kind of similar. Try to keep it exact, you know, so it's the exact same color and not just kind of similar. But yeah. Doot 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 doot. Ah no. Doot 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 doot. So be honest, how many of you are listening to this as you do something else? Because if you're listening to this as you're doing something else, all you're hearing me do is go doot 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 doot, and you have no idea what I'm drawing or how or why. All you hear is just me dooting. How do you feel about most of your subscribers being like 13? Okay, that's an interesting question, Guy Fieri. I feel better about most of my subscribers being like 13 than I would if most of my subscribers simply liked 13-year-olds. You see what I'm saying? I'm happy with my subscribers being like 13. I would be disturbed if they liked 13-year-olds. That would be crazy. Don't turn around, says ad ran for Cliffside Malibu, a rehab center. Well, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Welcome to Tormental's stream, where you will end up in rehab, either physical or I don't know what the other term would be for another type of rehab center. Either physical or drug related, I guess would be. It's the only way I can think to put it. Boop boop. So yeah, who wants to guess? Who wants to guess what Tormental named his undead monster character who lives in an apple orchard and is part apple tree? Who wants to guess what Tormental named his character? I'll give you a few seconds or a few minutes to guess what the name of the character is. It has to be something sort of like a pun, sort of clever but not really, and actually just kind of cringe-inducing. I'll give you a little bit of time to guess. Something Johnny thing. Guy Fieri. Shannon McKetchy Applehead is a pretty good guess. Guy Fieri says something Johnny thing. Don't turn around says Bob is in bobbing for apples. Zippers21 says Barney. What would you do if I told you that this character's name was Johnny Evilseed? What would you do if I told you his name is Like Johnny Appleseed, but he's an evil seed, so he's Johnny Evilseed. Would that make you groan appropriately? Would that make you cringe right out of your skin? Because that is what we're going for here at Tormental's Rehab Clinic. You've heard of tough love? At Tormental's Rehab Clinic, we do cringe love. Fuck, you're kidding me, says Rocketman. Yeah, nope, not kidding. Say hello to Johnny Evilseed. I mean, that is a term. You know, when a kid is bad or something, they say he's an evil seed or he's a bad seed. So, you know, let's go a little further. What kind of shirt should we give him? We should probably give him a striped shirt like our friend Moldy Zombie here has. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess it should be striped. You know, that's the classic, you know, fucking farm fucker look, you know, is the striped shirt. Actually, let's space that out a bit more. We're going to go back to making weird sounds for no reason. I know that everybody appreciates that. I'm getting a little drunk, so I'll probably just watch silently for a buy. Or, oh, sorry, for a vit. I gotcha. Dimsy Dim says that's genius. Thank you. It's either genius or it's incredibly stupid. It's one of those. And that's what I shoot for. I want things that I come up with to be either very smart or incredibly stupid and cringe-inducing. I will not settle for anything less. I don't know if I like the Is that an apple in Johnny's pocket, or is he just pleased to see everyone? Why can't it be both? His penis is probably like one of those like miniature apples. You know? I for sure thought it would be named Shameless Sellout and or Plugin. Maybe. Speaking of shameless sellouts, if you want to sponsor me on YouTube, you go to gaming.youtube.com. And there's a sponsor button there. Why don't you just smash that sponsor button? What is wrong with this shirt? Let's try it one more time. But this time with it much tighter. Because everything's better when it's tighter. No. That actually doesn't look so bad. That doesn't look bad. Okay, so yeah, what we're probably going to do is we'll try it with the thing here. Yes, that's right, Rocketman. You get that emoticon, and you could do this. You could do... Watch this, watch. You could make like... Oh, it's a horde of kitties! It's a kitty invasion! Oh, look at all those silly, silly, silly kitties! Oh, it's a kitty horde! It's the kitty army, everybody! Oh, God. Oh, damn. Yeah, you ever watch like those Let's Players who do like Minecraft or Roblox or fucking, I don't know, what other games are there like that? There's a game called Trove, and it's got certain people like this too. I actually play Trove. It's kind of like a time waster thing. I guess it's like my cookie clicker, because I will just waste time playing it. But you get these games where it's like about building, and you know maybe has a younger audience, and you get these YouTubers that are so creepy, that are like, you know, hey everybody, we're gonna play this game here. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing with your life? Because you're pretending to be like an infant, because you're like, oh, this is so exciting, we're gonna go over here. Wow. You're pretending to be a little infant to try to entertain like 13-year-olds, 12, 13-year-olds, and I'm like, that can't work. That can't work. Please tell me that doesn't work. I mean, it does work because they're, you know, they're very popular, but you know, I'm like, I can't believe, you know, that I'm thinking back to like when I was 13, and when I was 13 years old, I liked a lot of dumb shit, but one thing I didn't like was people talking to me like a fucking baby. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody came up to you when you're 13 years old, if somebody came up to you on the street and they were like, well, aren't you a big man? You like toys? You'd be like, holy fuck, that's a pedophile. And I guess maybe that's saying something about some of these YouTubers. But aside from that, like, it's so weird. It's so weird. I don't understand that behavior. And you see it, too, on the channels where people are, like, videotaping their hands as they play with toys. And they'll be like, oh, we're gonna put some flarp on Elsa. You know, it's like, ugh. I know what you want to put on Elsa, and it's not flarp. You fucking pervert. But that's just the feeling it gives me. It's a weird feeling. We're gonna give him a boot on his other foot. Hopefully, it doesn't look like he just has a wooden foot with a line on it. But yeah, so that's Johnny Evilseed. Maybe we'll give him some more details after I check the chat. Uh-oh, Torma's a crazy Kit Kat lady. True. Wait, what? I'm proud to be a crazy cat man. Zippers has a... What is that? Sans or papyrus in chat? It's Sans and papyrus. It's Cyrus. Or Pans. They have to be advertiser friendly. True. Yeah, I mean... There's a difference between being advertiser friendly and being like an advertiser's friend with benefits, where you just are like, you know, take me now, take me here, Coca-Cola. You know, like, fuck. A lot of YouTubers who are super creepy, yeah. If I come across creepy to anybody at any point, I hope that you understand that I am just trying to... What would the word be? I wanted to say, like, lampoon, but that's such an odd, old-timey kind of word. We're gonna lampoon them, you know. Like, satirize, I guess. Like, a lot of times I'll say, make sure you smash that like button and leave a comment and tell me exactly what you think. And it's like, I don't give a fuck what you think. You don't give a fuck what I think. We don't really care. You don't really care what I think. You know, YouTubers don't really care what their viewers think. To a certain extent, it's nice to talk to people and nice to have conversations and have friends and friendly talk like we're having now. But if I were to say to you guys, all right, everybody in the chat, light up the chat with what type of sauce you like on your fries. You know, it's like nobody could possibly care about that. You know, they don't give a fuck. So yeah, hopefully if I come across creepy or strange or stupid like that, I hope that it comes across that I'm trying to make light of certain practices. I don't know. Maybe people just interpret it completely without that and just think I'm a big scrubby shill. Which is fine. If people want to think that, it's fine. Alright. There are a lot of YouTubers who are super creepy. I'm sure most of them are actual fucking pedos. Yeah, I think I read half of that before. I'm reading everything you say, even if I don't read it out loud. Cats do not care, but people care enough to pretend to care. Cats care about lots of things. Cats care about food. Cats care about where the sunlight is coming from so they could lay in it. Cats care about serious bodily injury, like they don't want that to happen. Like most creatures. What else do cats care about? Cats care about their kittens, I guess, to a certain extent. I mean, they don't just launch them out of cannons, so I mean, there must be some sort of interest there. Let's put a nice big shine on that apple. I'm gonna put a shine on your apple. What if that was the line they gave Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight? Instead of, let's put a smile on that face, he said, I'm going to put a shine on that apple. Like, what would that... That would make no sense. I think this is actually one of the best character drawings I've made. Maybe because it's based on a previous design I had for that comic. Like, I already knew what I was doing before I got into it. I don't know. Yeah, I think the pockets are better lower. Alright. I do not believe you, says Sergeant Amazing. I don't believe it. You're a huckster. You're a fraud. Tormental, I don't believe you. You monster. You killed my family, Tormental. No, I didn't. Yo, Torm, what's your favorite Spider-Man movie? Oh. Unpopular opinion time. I actually have only seen the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire and the second Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, and that's all I have seen. The third one looked so bad I didn't see it, and the new ones with Kiffin Del Moray or whatever the fuck his name is. What's the guy's name? Kiffin von Stefan Dela Cruz. Help me in chat. What was the new Spider-Man's name? Not the new one now, which is I think Tom Holland, but the one between that is Jeff Pfeffelbeff. Casper Cannoli? What was his name? Oh yeah, my boy is streaming, says Ryan J. Qwerty. Andrew Garfield, that's right. For some reason I was thinking it was Ryan Charlie Brown or Bob Hagar the Horrible, but it's Andrew Garfield. You're right. Thank you. So yeah. What was the question? Favorite one? I guess unpopular opinion time, as I said. I didn't like Spider-Man 2. Now, the reason for that being, there's a scene in the bank when Aunt May and Peter Parker are in the bank, and somebody comes busting up the bank, I believe Doc Ock, and there's a bank teller or a bank guy who tries to steal a single coin. Like, the crazy shit is going down in the bank. Doc Ock is smashing shit up. Or whatever the fuck. And this guy who's worked at this bank and is a professional business guy in a suit and everything sees a coin land near him and tries to steal it. And Aunt May slaps his hand because she sees him trying to steal a single coin when he's worked in this bank for whoever knows how long. And you know, I'm like, that was like, okay, what? I can't take this seriously. You just had a dude who works in a bank trying to steal a single coin, and you had Aunt May slap his hand, and you go, wah, wah, that's so funny. And I was like, no, movie! No, that's not okay! From now on, I will always never like you, Spider-Man 2. That's where I draw the line. I draw the line at shit like that. You fucking slapping a hand, stealing a coin. No, Spider-Man 2. Not okay. Not okay. Show me on the doll where the movie touched you, and I, turn out its pocket and take out a coin. That's where. And then it slapped its own hand. I need to rewatch that. I don't remember that bit. Oh my god, that was like, that killed it for me. And I know that it's like a stupid nitpick, but it's like that for me was like, oh god, I can't take this seriously. You're gonna do like slapstick comedy with a literal slap. You know what I'm saying? A literal slap on somebody's head. I mean, I think, okay. Here's a good way I can explain that. We're discussing this a bit too long, but I want to explain this. The best way I can explain how I feel about that is I feel like that was the start of the comedy, quote unquote, creeping in with, like, in Spider-Man 3, where you see Peter Parker doing a funny dance. And, Peter Parker, having a funny face. And, Peter Parker doing all this kind of slapsticky comedy, funny movements and shit. And I think it kind of started in Spider-Man 2 with, some of that stuff, where it was like, and then the man tried to steal the coin and Aunt May slap his hand. But yeah. Alright, so I will shut up about Spider-Man 2 now. Where's Radioactive Beast, Women, or Man? Sergeant Amazing. Sergeant Amazing, I want you to go to the corner and think about what you've done. No. Where is Radioactive Beast, Women, or Man, Torm? You mean like, have I drawn a radioactive avatar for Camp Cadaver? Is that what you mean? Radioactive person. A radioactive person, like, or do you mean like Radioactive Man from The Simpsons? Which is weird, because you think Radioactive Man and Fall Out Boy, and then there's a band called Fall Out Boy, and it's like, you just fucking ruined it, because now The Simpsons can never have Fall Out Boy on again, because it's going to be like, oh, that's the kid that the band is named after, and they'll just be like, when is he going to sing that he's #1 with a bullet? And it's not going to be funny anymore. I love how whoever the fuck was MJ called Homecoming a cash grab after being in Spider-Man 3. Yeah. Spider-Man 3 was like... I know Spider-Man 3 had some problems, which... I know Sam Raimi didn't want Venom to be in the movie. And the studio was like, are you fucking stupid? Venom is like the next progression of villains. Like, nobody knows fucking Sandman. If you ask people to name Spider-Man villains, they're going to be like, let's see, Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Venom. You know, possibly they'll say Carnage. But other than that, you know, maybe Rhino. Maybe Rhino. Other than that, there aren't very many that are, like, in the public consciousness. I gotta feed my cats. I'll be right back. I just realized, oh shit, it's 2:11. I was gonna feed them at 2. They're gonna be very mad at me. They're gonna be cross. What do I have? Where's this picture? I have a picture of my cat that I put up on the screen. There we go. Boop. There's my kitty. There's Ella, the one that always bothers me. The one you can get as an emoji when you sponsor me at gaming.youtube.com. Before I do that, I should probably put on some music or something. What music should I put on? Fucking something that... something that isn't going to get me sued. Something without ads on it. I guess I'll put on my own fucking album I have on my channel. I uploaded some songs I did with a friend way back in the day, like 2005. And yeah, I'm just gonna let that play while I go feed the kitties. And don't touch that dial. If your computer has a dial, I would very much like to know why. But if your computer does have a dial, don't touch it. I'll be right back.
your daddy. I'm the women. I'm the children. I'm the women. I'm your daddy. There's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. I am that storm. There's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. I am that storm.
I think we better make camp here tonight. Come on, Pluto!
God, help us.
We're awfully small, aren't we, boy?
Music's over, fuck you. Alright. The cats had their food. They had their pets. Ella is right back here again. She just doesn't even fucking care. Applehead could have been a ripoff of Happy Appy. Yeah, it's funny. I was thinking about that earlier today. Because I looked on eBay. Oh, fuck. I looked on eBay and I saw a... Let me just make sure I go back here. I saw on eBay a mask that was like a big, full-headed mask of like an Apple character. And I thought to myself, it'd be funny to like modify that and make like Happy Appy, you know, make like videos, really, really stupid fucking YouTube videos, like Happy Appy fan films, quote unquote. But that takes more money and effort than I would want to put into it. And then I thought about this. That's probably why I thought to draw him, because he was on my mind today. I thought about this character from my old comic, and I was like, God, that's sort of like a Happy Appy-ish kind of guy. Rick roll the stream. Oh shit! Sorry, too late now. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Could you imagine if Rick Astley had been a country singer? Never gonna tell y'all a lie. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna eat a pie off your windowsill. Is this the stuff that he played on the first Pixel Art stream? Yeah. I like this one. What is this? It's a thing. If you Google, not Google, if you search on YouTube, if you search Tormental Bloodworm, that's the name of the fake band that me and the other dude put together, and I just uploaded all the tracks in one big thing, sort of like an album. As I said, we did it in 2005, so it was like, might as well put it up somewhere. Reading through everybody's messages. Oh, I can see your messages. Oh, your messages, I read all of them. They're all great. I love all your messages. They're all beautiful. They're all unique snowflakes. Everything is wonderful. Like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. Ring the bell. Send me your firstborn. Don't send your firstborn to a YouTuber, because you know what they're going to do with it. Okay, so, I don't know what the fuck I'm drawing here. A nuclear guy? A radioactive guy? Is that what we were... I don't really know how to do that. Like, what would it be? Like a radioactive mutant? Like a deformed guy? Like from The Hills Have Eyes? Or would it be like a glowing green dude with a visible skeleton? Would it be a superhero? Welcome, Bassi, says Guy Fayari. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be Bassi. Both. How would I... Sorry. I shouldn't snap at you. How, perchance, would I do fucking both? Penis, says my watchdog. You want me to draw a radioactive, glowing skeleton who's also a deformed Hills Have Eyes mutant and has a visible penis? Is that correct? I mean, if he's radioactive, he's probably sterile. I mean, let's be real here. Let's be honest. Radioactive. Alright, well, you know what? I'm just going to start noodling on something. And if it comes out to be something interesting, then it does. If it doesn't, then oh fucking well, you know what I'm saying? Oh fucking well. Gotta decide what jawline I want here. What kind of jawline do you want on your guy? It's gonna have like a radioactive containment suit, sort of. Not like a big suit, but he's gonna be like one of those radioactive dudes. See, here's the thing. Toxic Avenger, that would have been a good idea, but I already started. So now the train has left the station. All the passengers are on it, and they're all gonna fucking die because it's fucking Amtrak. But yeah. If he's radioactive, his penis has probably fallen off, true. That's actually one of my favorite Simpsons jokes. There's an episode of The Simpsons where Moe Szyslak, the bartender, changes his bar to be like this postmodern, you know, kind of weird place. And he's sitting at a table talking to a bunch of, like, I think Ukrainian women. And you come in on the conversation and one of them says, "Ever since Chernobyl, my penis is falling off." And Mo says, and penis is Russian for... And I guess they're Russian, probably not Ukrainian. And it's like, it's just penis. I liked that joke because it was like... I like the jokes on The Simpsons or any other show where it's like, oh shit. It's like you come into a conversation in the midst of it happening. And it's a good way to get a quick joke out there. You don't need any setup. You don't need any big deal. It's just like, oh, that's part of a conversation that we're having. That sounds like an interesting conversation. But oh well. But yeah, so I thought, here's the thing. I opened up the floor and found a telltale heart beneath it. No, I opened up the floor to questions, and I thought people would ask me questions about, like, you know, stuff to get me in trouble. Like, what do you think of this YouTuber? Or what do you think of this, you know, YouTube policy? Or what do you think of this thing in the news? Or whatever. I thought people would use the opportunity to try to fuck me over. But apparently you guys Is it possible? Is it possible you guys don't give a shit about my opinions? That's weird. Good night, sleep tight, says Guy Fieri. Good night, dude. May you dream of many delicious fucking meals at restaurants on your reality shows or whatever. Does Guy Fieri have a reality show, or is he just a general person who exists? Because I feel like he has a reality show, right? I don't know. I feel like everybody has a reality show now. Chef Boy. Oh, his reality show is called Chef Boy? I don't believe that, actually. Cook Them Foods? I don't believe it's called Chef Boy or Cook Them Foods. I don't believe it's like, up next on the Learning Channel, Guy Fieri in Cook Them Foods. I don't believe that's true. Guy Fieri is Chef Boy. I'm actually nice. I generally don't try to get reasonable people in trouble. Well, fuck. Shows what I know then. This guy's looking like kind of like a robot, but once we gussy him up with some glowing green crap, he's gonna look all nuclear and shit. He's gonna look like the kind of guy who would give you 7 types of cancer if he sat next to you on the bus. Because radioactive shit gives you cancer. I'm not... This is actually, this stream is actually a service to everybody out there. Because I know that most of you didn't know. Quote, radioactive shit gives you cancer. That's gonna be my quote. I'm gonna start like a charitable organization. It's gonna be like the People Against Radioactive Shit. Or PARS. PARS? P-A-R-S? That is right? P-A-R-S. People Against Radioactive Shit. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be called PARS. And that's going to be our mission, is getting rid of radioactive shit, because it gives you cancer. I would watch the shit out of Chef Boy, says Rocket Man. What would you watch? Okay, here's the question. I know you'd watch Chef Boy, Rocket Man, but would you watch a show called Rocket Man and Chef Boy? And it would be like Batman and Robin, but it would be Kim Jong-un and Guy Fieri solving crimes. Would you watch that show? I'm trying to decide what color I want for him. I want him to be glowy green, I guess. It's going to be the same green that we have on everything else, so it's not that bright, but I try to keep the color palette like muted, because you know the game is about horror, murder, death, and darkness. So I try to keep it, you know, relatively muted in the colors. And I think now that I've seen his eyes, I think I'm going to go with skull eyes. I wanted to sort of test and see which type of eyes I wanted. We're definitely going to go with skull eyes. Only if they send a nuke to Flavortown. Oh wow. In other news today, Flavortown was hit by a North Korean nuke. There were no survivors. Oh shit, I'm gonna get demonetized because I'm talking about world events. Oh fuck. Oh shit, I'm gonna get demonetized because I said shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get demonetized because I said fuck. Oh shit. You can tell how much I give. You can tell how much I care about fucking YouTube and their goddamn precious opinions. It's like, fuck them. Fucking garbage. There was this funny thing. Fuck it. Was it Matthew Santoro? I don't know. Is he one of the cool dudes, or is he one of the shills who like steals content and stuff? I can never keep track of who's who on YouTube. But this Matthew Santoro dude posted on Twitter to YouTube. Posting up this thing where YouTube had said, sorry, but we don't allow advertisements on any video talking about national tragedies or something like that. And so he put up a picture of an ad on a video of Jimmy Kimmel talking about that shooting in Las Vegas. And he was like, yeah, you're lying. It's like, damn, he just caught YouTube out. He just caught them out lying. Bunch of goddamn liars, you know? I'm sorry, you can't monetize anything to do with a tragedy. It's like, oh yeah, tell that to Jimmy fucking Kimmel and his shit show. Look at this. Look at this. He's monetizing it. Look at him. Stop him. Get him. Catch him. Get Jimmy Kimmel. Quick, get the net. But yeah. Look at this net that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. And go! Throw it at Jimmy Kimmel, not me! Ugh, let's try something else. Yeah, it was, Don't Turn Around is right. It was Casey Neistat who, I think had posted up the video that was demonetized, and it was the other dude who posted to Twitter about him doing that and being demonetized, and then posting up Jimmy Kimmel next to it. I don't know. Something like that. This guy actually looks like an Iron Man villain. What's a radioactive metal? Is like plutonium a metal? I don't, see, this is the thing. I'm not a terrorist, so I don't know these things. But whatever radioactive metal there is, this is like Iron Man, but for that radioactive metal. And this cat is this cat is on my desk. Ella is on my desk, and not only is she blocking the screen so I can't see the chat right now, she's also rubbing her head on the monitor and moving the screen away from me and trying to push it off the desk. That's not good, because if that falls, the stream is going to be over because everything's going to explode. And then there's going to be headlines in the newspaper, or fucking newspaper, on Wall Street Journal on their website, and it's going to be like, alt-right Nazi streamers computer explodes, and I'll be like, whoa, what the fuck? Where'd you get that? And they're like, it sells papers. We can't just tell people that some random dude's computer exploded. He has to be an alt-right Nazi Trump supporter. Like, oh, Jesus. You guys have no scruples. And they'll be like, nope. Nope! Wouldn't it be cool if you called the Wall Street Journal, called their, like, support hotline? They probably don't have one, but, call their customer support, and you're like, hey, excuse me, can you help me with this problem I'm having? And the person at the Wall Street Journal just went, nope! Hello! Thank you for calling the Wall Street Journal! Hi, I was wondering if you could help me with this problem I have. Nope! Click. They just hang the fuck up on you. That'd be cool. I actually would give them back some street cred if they did that. Alright, what do we got here? I think Centauro was the cool one, but yeah, YouTube is a cuck for new network television, true. I was about to fucking answer, but now I'll seem like a terrorist. Well, your fucking avatar is Kim Jong-un, so what do you're already... it's like they say, in for a penny, in for a pound. You're already Kim Jong-un, you might as well be a terrorist, too. I mean, what do you have to lose at this point? Besides your freedom. Unless you actually are from North Korea, in which case you got nothing to lose then. So yeah. Doodle-doot, doodle-doot. See who's watching on Twitch. Nobody, right? Wait for it to load. Will it ever load? Oh wow, we actually have the same people. Well, thanks for sticking around, guys. I didn't think anybody would suffer through this willingly, but apparently you guys are gluttons for punishment. You just hate yourselves so much that you're watching a guy draw a nuclear skeleton in an Iron Man suit because somebody asked him to. Yeah. That's what the stream is right now. Sometimes it helps to take stock of your life and just sit back and say, what exactly am I doing right now? What am I doing right now with my life? I'm streaming and I'm drawing a nuclear guy in a suit because somebody said, draw a nuclear guy. And then you kind of figure, where did it go wrong? Where did it go wrong? I could have been... Oh, fuck. I could have been rich by now. I could have been, like, living in a mansion if I had just started my YouTube channel by going, well, hey, everybody. Tormental here. How you doing? Ha 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 ha. We're going to play some games. Oh. We're going to have some fun together. We're going to get Elsa pregnant. Spider-Man's going to have a baby. I don't know. All those weird fucking channels. You ever see those weird channels? I wouldn't recommend it, but there are all these weird channels supposedly for children where it's like, Elsa's pregnant, Spider-Man's getting a shot. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the actual fuck is going on here? This can't actually be for children. This has to be some weird adult fetish, right? I mean, this has to be for grown-ass men who are sitting there, like, fapping to the idea of Elsa getting a tuberculosis shot or whatever the fuck. And she's pregnant with, you know, like, Bane's baby or something. You know, like Bane from... Specifically the Bane from Dark Knight Rises, too. Reason that I made the comment, well, Happy Appy and some other of the other comments, is because I did not realize that I went through there back in the stream. Trying to get... I'm very tired. Give me 1 second, I'm very tired. Reason that I made the comment, well, Happy Appy and some other... I did not realize that. Okay, my mind is goop. My mind is goop. My mind is goop, and I don't know what to say. Oh, damn. Ah, damn it. I keep fucking up these dots, man. Ah! It sucks to be a pixel artist who can't put the pixels in the right fucking place. Choink. Goop Troop, yeah. Hey, Alan Chaney. Alan Chaney, whose avatar always reminds me of Master Chief. It looks like an avatar of Master Chief's helmet, but it's actually a burning dumpster. Actually a burning dumpster. Suck on that one, everybody. Suck on that burning dumpster. Alan Chaney, what are you doing? How you doing? But if for anybody who's wondering, yes, that is the actual Alan Chaney, descendant of Lon Chaney, heir to the throne of the Chaney Empire. The one man prophesized to wield the sword of... I can't think of anything that isn't terribly offensive. You ever have that moment where you're trying to come up with a fake word, but all the fake words that pop into your head are like vaguely anti-Semitic or homophobic or something? Like your mind is like, say this bad thing, and you're like, dude, mind, what are you doing? I'm trying to think of a fantastical name of a medieval fantasy sword, and it's like, no, call it this word that nobody has said since the 1940s. I'm like, no. Who do you think I am, PewDiePie? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. By the way, what if PewDiePie turned out to be Jesus Christ? What if... Okay, serious question for everybody out there, and I want serious answers. What if the next day you wake up tomorrow and all the news is abuzz, you know, all the headlines are about this, everybody's talking about this. PewDiePie revealed that he's actually the second coming of Christ and has proven it by walking on water, turning loaves into fishes. He bleeds wine. He can balance a red Solo cup on his head and toss ping pong balls in and none of them miss. You know, like all the things that Jesus can do. And he actually is Christ. He actually is the return of Christ. By the way, Return of Christ is one of my favorite horror movies. But what would you do? What would you do if not only is it proven that the Christian Bible is factual and accurate in every regard, but also PewDiePie is Jesus? What would you do? What would be the first thing you'd do? First thing I'd do, leave the country. Because you know some bad shit is about to go down when Jesus comes back. When Jesus comes back, the first thing you got to do is you got to put as much distance between you and Jesus as possible. Because that, you know, that shit ain't fucking around. There's going to be some, you know, fire and brimstone, and people going to be in a lot of trouble. And I'd be one of those people in trouble. Because you want to talk about YouTube having stringent rules on what you can and can't say or do. Try the fucking Bible. Try God. God ain't gonna just demonetize you. He ain't just gonna demonetize your channel. That's for damn sure. You're gonna go to a realm of fire and have people putting things in your butt for eternity. then we have to ask ourselves the important question. Does Jesus get a pass on the N-word? That's true, Alan Cheney. Now, yeah, I'd assume he was the Antichrist as Rocket Man. Well, that's the question. That always is the question. I think I would end it all if the second coming was that guy. Okay, what happens? Okay, second question. Let's back off of the idea that PewDiePie is recognized as the second coming of Christ. Let's back off of that. Like, the idea that everybody knows that he's Jesus and that everybody, you know, agrees and that he's proven. We'll back off of that and we'll just say this. What would you do? What would you do if you went on YouTube tomorrow and PewDiePie's Brofist symbol had stigmata? What would you do if it's the same exact thing? It's the same exact Brofist icon, but it has, you know, the hole in the hand from the nail. It has stigmata. What would you do then? Hi, says Nightmare Games. How you doing, Nightmare Games? Welcome to a stream where we are being absolutely horrible people. Or I guess I am, really. Just me. Just me. Not enough alcohol to numb the brain pan caused by thinking PewDiePie is anything holy. Yeah. The Apostles, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, etc. Oh, here's a funny thing. Can anybody out there even think of a fourth YouTuber as popular as PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye? Is there a fourth person that's as popular as those guys? And I would have to have heard of them for it to be true. Like, you guys could say, what about, oh, JonTron. JonTron is Judas. Judas, would you betray Jesus for these silver coins? Ach, maybe. Somebody needs to get on this. The what would we call it? There was the King James Bible. What would we call it? I don't know. I don't know what we would call that version of the Bible. The like, comment, and subscribe. The subscribable. What do you guys think about the like, comment, and subscribable? Too hokey? Too cliched? I don't know what I'm drawing here. It's just a woman in a sweater. You know, maybe we'll make a gal in a sweater for the winter holidays coming up here. We'll put her in an ugly fucking sweater. Dan TDM, I don't know who that is. Merc Music, I don't know who that is. The Grumps might have the same reach on Twitter. Yeah, I guess if you go by oh, Alan Cheney, the subscribable, god damn it. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if I necessarily beat you to it because of the stream delay, so we'll never know who actually said it first. The Game Grumps, yeah, I guess if you go with collectives, they probably have the same reach. We're all going to hell, just saying. Yes, Nightmare Games. Nightmare Games, if you are you called Nightmare Games because you make games or because you play games? This isn't a leading question. I'm just leading into a point. It's not a leading question. I'm just leading to something. Because if you make games, what about a game based on PewDiePie as Jesus? What about a game where you're playing an RPG? You're PewDiePie as Jesus, and you have to collect the apostles. Oh, the apostle MatPat. Yeah. Oh, God. Now, just to be historically accurate, I feel like if MatPat was an apostle, not that he thinks this, and not that I think this, but just to be historically accurate, I think he would probably sound a little something like, "Is homosexuality punishable by death? I think so. But that's just a theory. A gay theory." I mean, you know, just technically speaking, that's historically accurate. Again, I'm not saying that MatPat is a raging homophobe. And I'm definitely not. But that's probably what he would say if he was an apostle. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Drawing dots on a thing. Do you guys like watching me draw dots on a thing? Because that's all I'm doing is putting dots on a thing. I don't know why you're watching this. I'm making an ugly sweater avatar for fucking the holidays. I don't even know what I'm going to use this for. I already put together a pack of skins for the winter holidays. I already have all the characters, so I don't know what the fuck this is. He's not always that bad, just usually. Yeah, I mean, I think we covered this in that episode of the Hyper Realists. By the way, if you haven't seen the Hyper Realist, it's a podcast that goes up on my channel. Usually on Saturdays, unless we don't have one. And this Saturday we don't have one. But yeah, we were talking about MatPat, and it's that thing of, most of his stuff is like, is Sans actually Papyrus? And just whatever shit you can think of. But some of his stuff was and maybe is still, I don't know, interesting. But it's just a matter of, it gets drowned out by all the other crazy shit. Is Papyrus actually Comic Sans? And is Comic Sans actually Helvetica? And is Helvetica actually, whatever. You're kind of drowning out the good stuff. I don't know why this reindeer looks like it's taking a shit. That reindeer's got to go, because he apparently does have to go. What kind of, Top 10 commandments. Number 10. Alan, the top 10 commandments. Number 1 will shock you. Apparently you can't murder anybody. Let's record one now. I don't know if you'd know this, but I do an impeccable Abysme impression. I don't think I've ever heard your Abysme impression. Has it ever come up? Have we ever done impressions of Abysme? I can't draw period. There we go. I can't draw a reindeer in this small a space without it looking like it's pooping. Because right now, see, it looks like it's pooping. Also, it doesn't look like a reindeer from far away. It looks like she was just drinking hot chocolate and spilled it. Yeah, this small amount of space here isn't conducive for reindeers. So what we're going to do is we're going to just give her a festive holiday pattern. Boot-doot-doot. Fuck, I keep messing up the color selection here. Okay. Is that a dog or a moose? It was supposed to be a deer. God damn it. I have to cancel the stream. I'm sorry. I'm triggered right now. You didn't know it was a deer. Alright. What's that? Never make that sound again? Okay. Will do. Will do, my friends. Will do. By the way, don't trust YouTubers who say they're your friends. Don't trust YouTubers in general. YouTubers are asshats. YouTubers are like, what is this thing? Okay, somebody explained to me. And, I know people who have done this, and I don't really begrudge them for it. But maybe explain this to me, because I don't get it. This idea of, hey, everybody, donate to this charity amount, or, get me to this number of subscribers, and I'll dye my hair a bright primary color. Like, as I said, I know people who have done it. And I don't want to ask them because it's going to be rude. It's rude to say to them, so why the fuck do you do that? It sounds stupid. But, what is up with that? It's so weird. Hey, guys, if you donate to this charity, or if you help me get to this subscriber count, I'll make myself look more visually interesting. It's like, okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll make myself look like the old razzle dazzle. I'll give myself a look that draws in the 12 to 14-year-olds, because they're like, bright hair. Markiplier started it, I think. I don't know, did he? He might have. Markiplier starts a lot of shit. Or I don't know. I guess I should back up on that even. I don't know if he really starts any of that or if it's just, you know, something he's picking up on and making a lot more popular. Because I do know there was that thing about them, you know, him dyeing his hair and, you know, all the people he worked with dyeing their hair and all shit like that. And I know that that was like the big start of like the current trend of people doing it. Or I don't know if it's even current anymore, if it's dead now, but I don't know if he started it or if it was already something people were doing and he just latched onto it and was the most notable person to do it. Because to me, it's like the base. It's like the most base thing. It's like, get me to this subscriber count and I'll get my boobs enhanced. You know, like okay, you know, what the fuck ever. It's weird. It's just a weird thing. As I always say, it's sort of like rattling car keys in front of a baby's face. Look at this! Look, it's bright! Look at that color! Look at the colors! Oh. I don't know. Do you think that doesn't really look very... it doesn't look very Christmassy. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. I'm having second thoughts. I don't like it. It doesn't look Christmassy. Help me. Okay, well, maybe if we... Maybe if we put, like, some spangles. And maybe a couple spangles. Oh, yeah, that makes it a lot better. Those random stupid dots. Those random stupid dots make it look a lot more like a fucking ugly stupid sweater. More zigzags. Yeah. I just worry if I do like a lot of zigzags, I'm worried it'll just look like she's wearing a regular zigzaggy sweater as opposed to like a ugly Christmas sweater. I don't know. I have stupid problems. All of my problem is stupid. Kitty, you are very loud. You are very loud. Kitty, you're so loud that all the people who have sponsored me at gaming.youtube.com, I had to think, am I giving the right address, /Tormental, are going to have to use the Ella emote that they get for sponsoring me. There we go. There we go. There's Rocket. I can always count on you, Rocket Man. I can always fucking count on you, dude. Kind of looks like Jason Voorhees' mom. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Didn't she spend a lot of the movie, Jason Voorhees' mother, didn't she spend a lot of the movie running around going, Jason! 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 No? Must just be my imagination, then. But yeah. So does anybody have any topics they want to talk about? Anything you want to hear me say something incendiary about so that I never work with certain people or certain institutions ever again? Sean! Alan! No? Nobody has anything racy they want to talk about? Nobody wants to talk about what YouTubers I hate? Nobody wants to talk about what YouTube policies are fucking stupid? Talk about current events. So how about that President Trump? I hear that there's some controversy over the selection of President Trump. I don't know. I haven't heard much about it. The news has been kind of tight-lipped. The media tight-lipped about what they think. I know that not many people have been discussing President Trump on social media because they, out of like respect for the country or whatever the fuck they say. So I know that not many people have actually discussed what's been going on. Current events. Kitty, your head is in front of the way. In front of the way? In front of the screen. Your head is in the way, and it's in front of the screen. I'm reading as much as I can. Do you hate Jake Paul? Okay. The question of the moment is, do I hate Jake Paul? Now, I'd like to tell you a story. The first time I saw Jake Paul was about a week ago, and it was in a video about how everybody hates Jake Paul. And they ran like a clip of Jake Paul, and before they even said anything about, why people hated Jake Paul or what Jake Paul had done wrong or, what the beef was, just from the clip they showed giving you an idea of who he was, I hated Jake Paul. It was like, the minute he popped up on screen, I was like, fuck this guy. Fucking piece of shit. Fuck him. I don't know who he is or what he did, but oh my god, get him off the screen. So, I mean, that should tell you pretty much what I think. Do I like iDubbbz? I watch iDubbbz. It's interesting because I watch a lot of people that I wouldn't necessarily say I like. Like, iDubbbz is like somebody where I feel like it's entertaining to watch iDubbbz's videos, and it's really interesting to see when he gets in depth, on, exposing somebody for hypocrisy or for bullshit or whatever. It's really fun to watch that. But also I think that if iDubbbz was like at a party or something, that he probably would be like somebody that, was like kind of hard to get along with. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he's a sweet guy. But he seems like someone where, like, you'd have to watch what you said around him, because if you misspoke or anything, he'd be like, oh, yeah, that's what you mean. Like somebody who would, immediately pick apart what you're saying. And I don't know if that's just the persona that he projects, because every video I've watched of his, he's picking apart what people are saying. But I feel like if I met him in real life, I'd be so fucking cautious about every goddamn word I said, because he would be like jumping on everything like a rabid dog. Now that just is, might be my interpretation. So anyway, probably totally wrong. I saw the video. I have watched every recent iDubbbz video from Keemstar forward. I should say I've watched the Content Cop videos from Keemstar forward. He's put out other stuff probably, but that's what I've watched is the Content Cop shit. He seems cool. I mean, in terms of, I want people out there who are doing what he does. I want people out there who are, calling people on bullshit and digging up the evidence of what people do wrong or say wrong or whatever, if they're deserving of it. If they're people who are hypocritical or lying or doing something that harms the greater, the greater human race. I want somebody there who's exposing shit. So I very much appreciate that. What is this now? What? 50% Nightmare, 30% Games, 20% Asshole Rocket Man, 60% Rocket Man, or 60% Rocket, 30% Man, 10% Bad Haircut. I missed what caused that discussion. But I see a lot of percentages, and I respect your percentages, and I listen and believe. I don't know. Fucking what else should we draw? I don't know. Rick and Morty? Nah, I don't want to do Rick and Morty. That just popped into my head because Rick and Morty just ended, and that's sad. Or, you know, the current season. I feel like he's pretty good about only destroying the real assholes, true. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to destroy anything, destroy an asshole. You know. Kitty, what are you doing? Why are you so weird? It's the weirdest fucking cat. It's, first of all, she's a very good cat. Second of all, she's extremely fucking annoying. It's like a balance of those two things. I don't know what else to draw. Should we just end the stream here? Because I'm out of ideas. I drew 4 things. That's actually not many, but I've been talking in the chat a lot, so I hope you guys can forgive me for not drawing many things. I feel like he needs more shine. He's supposed to be goopy and gloppy and slimy and weird, and he's not. He doesn't look shiny at all. Actually, that one mark on his stomach actually kind of brings it together, I think. I didn't anticipate that, but I think that works. Okay, well, we'll just do that then. Is Where's Waldo in the game? I don't remember seeing it outside the first stream. It's not in the game yet. Some of the things that I've made don't have their achievements yet, which would have to be achievements that rely on statistics that aren't currently collected. And some of them are in store packages that I haven't released yet. Like, fucking, where? I just saw it. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, yeah. Like, these 4. These 4 are in a package together, you know, of like, sort of like TGI Friday restaurant workers and a chef and like a janitor. Those guys are in a store package together, but it's just not released yet. Sort of behind the scenes. Because I don't want to just flood the store with a bunch of shit all at once. So I hold stuff back. But yeah, I guess we're done with this. Unless somebody has some bold fucking idea. I don't know. Alright, I'm a split. Yeah, I think I'm a split too, Alan. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. But yeah. That's not my outro. I don't know why. How do you like these guys? These guys are in another one. They're 80s action figures, but like with the parts switched. So you've got Skeletor and He-Man, Ninja Turtle and Shredder, Optimus Prime and Megatron, and you've got Lion-O and Mumra. And I forget what I called the pack of skins, but they're all just mixed up toys. Or, you know, in terms of like the lore or the story, you could just figure they're cosplayers, whatever. Gotta get up tomorrow and go find Szechuan sauce. Good luck. Good fucking luck. Good fucking luck. See you, Torms, is Killer DEJ. Alright, so nobody has any good ideas for additional skins, so we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Enjoy staring at this fucking face as we end the stream. And remember, don't put your penis in the light socket. I don't